I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to our inaugural Redhill Off-Screen Olympics on Thursday, the 11th of February. Mr. Ford has already been in touch with you to tell you about our plans for the students on this day, where we are going to direct them away from their screens. We're very aware that we've spent the last 6 weeks focused on Google Classroom, on the video instructional teaching and the live lessons that have taken place. And now what we want to do is we want our students to spend an entire day away from their screens and focus on different themes. So it gives our students the opportunity to explore ways that they can be creative, active, kind, practical, and mindful. And what our pupils will do is they will spend an hour focusing on each of these themes throughout the day. But we are going to give our children the opportunity to express themselves in different ways and be able to do these different themes in the way that suits them best. So, for example, if you would like to be creative, then of course you can come up with something that you individually would like to do creatively. However, there are some suggestions for you there as well. You can sing, you can dance. If you have the resources, you can make a bird feeder, build a tower out of the materials in your home, anything along those lines. But it's all about doing something that our young people will enjoy and that you as a family can potentially do together. The next hour will involve being active. So that can be going out of the house, exploring a local area for the hour. It can be getting on the bike for an hour and going for a cycle. It can be staying indoors and climbing up and down the stairs and doing 1,036 steps so that you climb exactly the equivalent of the Blackpool Tower. But again, it's about being active in a way that suits you. Another hour we'd like our students to take part in is being kind. And that can be something as simple as giving a call to somebody who they haven't spoken to for a while, who may be lonely, especially with everything that's going on with the social restrictions in place. It can be making plans to donate to a food bank this weekend. And there's many other suggestions there as well. But of course, you can be creative in the ways that you are kind. And we encourage our students to do that if there's something particularly that they would like to do. There's also the opportunity to be practical. So that can be doing a piece of DIY that's been sitting there for a while, it needs to be done, or it can be getting some Lego out that they haven't looked at for a while and having a go at that. Whatever suits them best for an hour will be a fantastic practical opportunity for them to take part in. And finally, we'd like to give them a chance to be mindful for an hour as well. And that again suits the personality of the child. They can potentially do some painting. They can go in the garden and just take in some of the nature that's outside. They can go outside and put down potentially some food if it's a cold day for any creatures that are out there. But we encourage our children to do each of these 5 activities. They don't have to do them in that order. They can do them in any order that they so wish. However, it's important that throughout the day they take part in each of the different themes to make sure that they can explore the different things that they can do, particularly as they move into half term, and we encourage them during half term to spend as little time on screens as they can. So, what we would then like our children to do is this, and this is where we want them to go back on screen for a very short amount of time. Our students during their form meetings on a morning have been directed to join the Google Classroom already for the Redhill Off-Screen Olympics. And the code is there if they haven't done so already. It is BVKRFHQ, and they can join that on Google Classrooms. If they then click on the classwork at the top of the page, they will see in there that there is one task that will go live on Thursday. And that task that goes live is a template for them to fill in. So they can fill in what they have done as creative, practical, active, mindful, and kind, and show the variety of activities that they have done during that day. It will only take them 5 minutes, and we do not expect any student to be completing this before sort of 2:45, 2:50 p.m. So that's what we would like them to do, to really, really enjoy their day, to go off, to do something different compared to what they've been doing the last few weeks, and really explore the kinds of things that they are interested in and may want to continue doing next week into half term that do not involve being on a screen.